Right, but anyway, not to get off topic, all right, which is not off topic, all right? He that overcometh shall inherit all things, all right? You got to go all out for this truth, all right? You got to give your life as a living sacrifice. You got to come out here and let it be known. Don't be scared of these people. They not the Most High, all right? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh is the one that created his elect men, all right, through the spirit of his father Yahweh. Don't be scared of these damn devils. All right, none of these people. Set your face against Mount Seir, Esau, Edom. Set your face against this wicked society and this wicked kingdom and prophesy against it. Don't be scared, all right? Revelation 21 and 8, he that, verse 7, Salaki, he that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son, all right? And that Hebrew word for son is bun. All right, because it really starts off with the men, all right? But the fearful and unbelieving, but the fearful, all these people out here like these gangsters on the street, they talk like they tough, but I guarantee the so-called white man, all right, push all these damn temptations in your face. A lot of you damn gangsters are going to submit to it. I guarantee you that. All right, a lot of you women, all right, that don't want to apply by the rules underneath the Hebrew Israelite man, I guarantee you, you're going to be put to death too. All right, and keep laughing. Take this for a joke, all right? But the fearful and unbelieving, what the scriptures say, Yahweh ain't give us no spirit of fear, all right? He ain't give us no spirit of fear. What we supposed to be scared, all right? We don't go out there antagonizing the situation. But the fact is that if you're calling yourself the 144,000 or the elect, you're not supposed to fear what men can do unto me, what these people can do unto us. All right? And this message is mainly for the elect out there. Not for no 2/3, all right? Not for these peons out here, not for no non-Israelite, all right? And keep on taking this for a joke, all right? Laugh. We want you damn devils to laugh, all right? This is verse 8. But the fearful and unbelieving, all these people talk about, I believe in God. What's God's name? God got to have a name. These Ishmaelites, these Arabs, when you ask them what Allah means, they don't even know that. It's a damn joke. It's a joke. All right? So what's God's name? What is his son's name as thou can tell? All right? But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable, unbelieving, right? They don't believe. They don't call on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. The Christian church, so-called Christian church, doesn't call on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's the real Hebrew names. Now, if my name is Matthew and you call me Peter, I'll be, look, that ain't my name. If my name was Peter and you call me Matthew, that ain't I'm not going to respond to that. All right? These people are so peons, oh, these foolish, sottish children, man. All right? But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable, all right, and murderers, okay? Murderers. Who's the main murderer on earth? All right, who goes and covers fields and takes them by violence? Is it not the so-called white man? All right? Come on, man, you gotta put this stuff together. It's not hard to see. America has over 800 embassies or military bases, Salakia, around the whole world. Why is that? All right, you think Russia got a military base here in America? No, they do not. And they're Edomites, though. They're Edomites, all right? You think Mozambique got a military base over here in America? All right, Ghana, Nigeria, Haiti? No, they do not. All right? Salaki. Oh, shit. All right? This is Revelation chapter 21 and verse 8. But the fearful and unbelieving, why? You timid, you scared. Oh, I don't want to do the works no more. So do a lot of you Israelite camps out there. All right, it took that 501c3 charter, which there's other charters with it too. All right, it takes a lot of paperwork and different percent whatever, but they took a 501c3 charter just to put it plainly that basically it said, look, man, I took this charter because I don't believe in the Bible. I don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's why Satan constantly calls on Jesus Christ. But that's not his real Hebrew name. All right? Jesus is not his Hebrew name. It's Yahweh Shai. All right? And you got even here in Great Millstone, when we say we don't like using those names or those titles, it's a fact because it vexes your spirit. All right? But you got a lot of Israelites too that might use Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, but they always use that Christ. We hate it with a passion, yo. All right? All right, we hate that. All right? It's a lot. Revelation 21:8, but the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers. What is a whoremonger? A pimp. You don't go out here and prostitute your own people. All right? That's why a lot of our people, the so-called black woman, all right, she leads in that category. And that's just a reality of it. So-called Puerto Rican, all right, so-called Puerto Rican woman, she leads in that in the top of that category too. All right? Being you got pimps, all right, pimping out women. All right, the scriptures and the law says that's to have no whores of the daughter of Israel. Or so you shouldn't even pimp them. Or that's what a whoremonger is. All right? And a lot of these women, I'm just going to be blunt with it. I'm going to just say the truth of it is they're going to be selling their box more and more when that time comes. All right? They can't go to their strip club no more. All right? They can't shake their ass no more. Guess what? When YouTube is shut down, when all these social media networks shut down, she can't get no publicity or no fame. All right? She going to do what she got to do to survive. That's the Lord mocking you. I will also laugh when your fear coming. All right? You despise instruction. You despise the Israelites coming out here. All right? Since 1969 till now, with Abba Bivens until now. And Great Millstone is the only Israelite camp, and it's not nothing to do with pride or arrogancy. It's just a fact. All right? Because the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai dwells and rests upon our elders and apostles. All right? And all the faithful like throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching the same like doctrine. All right? But a lot of you Israelite women going to submit to this damn devil when you can't eat nothing. All right? And these devils are happy. They want to see more bloodshed. These so-called white men always want to see bloodshed. All right? They pursue blood. All right? Revelation 21:8. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers, witchcraft. A lot of our people into witchcraft, mainly this tribe right here. These three tribes, Levi, Simeon, and Ephraim. All right, you so-called Puerto Ricans, so-called Dominicans, all right, and you so-called Haitians. You into that Santa Maria, all right, that witchcraft, all right, necromancy, calling upon the dead. All right, let's see if sorcery and witchcraft can save you on that day. All right? And sorcerers are the main sorcerer. Stand now with thine enchantment is Esau Edom. All right, like it says in Isaiah 47. All right, like it says in Isaiah chapter 47. Their sorcery, stand now with thine enchantments. All right, and that's all these devils do. All right, the elites pray for the prophecies not to go out. But guess what? If you brothers haven't noticed, it always goes out there from day to day. As much power as these devils seem to have, they still can't control us. All right? There's more with us than it is with them. And that's something their physical eyes can't see. So lucky. All right? A great cloud of witnesses. All right? And sorcerers and idolaters, right? If you believe that this image right here is going to save you, the Lord going to put you to death. All right? Call upon your gods and the name of your gods and see if they can save you on that day. The answer is no. It ain't happening. All right? Let's see if the so-called black woman can save you on that day. All right? From the Barfling clan. Let's see if that can happen. All right? Let's see if Miss Queen, which Queen means whore. Look it up. Let's see if the damn dirty-ass whore can save you on that day. All right? And all liars. All right? You got a lot of people out here. All they do is lie, 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 lie. Hear of your father, the devil. All right? And the lust of your father, he will do. Matter of fact, let's grab it. All right, because I quoted it 2 times. However many times I quoted it, but all right, when Yahushua was on the scene, the ancient Roman Empire, which was Esau Edom, the so-called white man, was ruling. All right, but he was mainly speaking to you wicked Israelites out there. All right, because he already knew about the Roman Empire at one particular time. All right, or in history they will be taken down, and that's the particular time we're living in now. That new revived Roman Empire. All right, the so-called white man is the weakest race on earth, and that's the truth. That's a fact. All right, so the Lord put the base of men to rule over his own people. All right, but anyway, John 8 and verse 41. All right, no, let's start at verse 40. But now he seek to kill me, a man that have told you the truth. You had wicked Israelites seeking always to murder Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, it wasn't no just cause, so that would be considered murder. Right, you got killing and murder, that's 2 different things. All right, but now we seek to kill me. Don't they seek to kill the prophets by trying to silence us? That's a form of killing too, by trying to shut us up, by not wanting to speak. That's why that damn devil, when he came by, he said, shut the hell up. All right, because they don't want us to speak these words. All right, you think we care about what people got to say? Ooh, get the hell out of here, man. All right, but now we seek to murder me, a man that have told you the truth, which I have heard of my father. This did not Abraham. He do the deeds of your father. Then said they to him, we be not born of fornication. We have one father, even God. Yahushua said unto them, if God were your father, he would love me. Now these people talking about, oh, I love God. What's God's name? In order to love somebody, you got to be in a real relationship with that particular being. All right? You got to be in a real agreement with that particular power. So what's God's name? All right? If you don't have the name of the Lord, how can you be in agreement and be one with the Heavenly Father, in agreement with the truth? Also, I'm talking about the 144,000 of the brothers pushing the word or pushing the truth. That's really, I mean, though, what I really am trying to get out. But what's God's name? All right? Yahushua said unto them, if God were your father, he would love me. So these people don't love the Most High. All right, because they don't love Yahushua. You deny his word. All right, we know what you people are planning out there. We know. We know, man. We got the scoop on you, damn devil. And the angels are watching every single thing happening on the earth simultaneously. Remember the 24 hours of a simultaneous procedure? Well, guess what? The angels work 24 hours beyond that. All right, and know what you devils are up to simultaneously. All right, keep taking this for a joke. All right, Salaki. Yahushua said unto them, if Yahweh were your father, he would love me, for I proceeded forth and came from Yahweh the Most High. Neither came I of myself, but he sent me. That right there just cuts that Trinity doctrine. All right? All right, ain't no such thing as a Trinity doctrine. All right, the Yahushua is the Father, no. And the Father, the Son, no. All right, that right there proves that it's a separate entity. All right? Why do we not understand my speech? All right, these people don't even know what we're speaking about. All right, they be like, okay, all right, yeah, I agree with him on this part, but I don't agree with him on that part. I don't agree that Esau Edom got to go into slavery. Well, you were right about this, but you're wrong about this, and they try to give their own opinion. We already know what you people are up to. What if some did not believe? Would it make the faith of the Most High without effect? God forbid. We don't care what you people, the incredulity of you people out there. We don't care what you got to say. All right? Prove it through facts and scriptures, what we are doing. We can prove we the Hebrew Israelites. All right? Everything that we say always happens. All right? He of your father, or Salak, even because he cannot hear my word. Let me read that again. John 8 and 43. Why do we not understand my speech? Even because he cannot hear my word. He of your father the devil, and the lust of your father he will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth. All right? of the devil and the lust of your father he will do. Taking those vaccines is a lust. Esau Edom done tricked everybody. These people out here peons, yo. All right? These people out here peons. He done tricked you into taking that vodka. All right? Dumbass people, man. Hey, we warned you. You can't say we ain't warned you. All right? Why do we not understand my speech? Even because he cannot hear my word. All right, because why? The Lord said he gave him a spirit of slumber and of deep sleep. Like it says in Isaiah 6 and 9. Like it says in Isaiah 6 and 9. Damn demons, man, they stirred up. All right, and also too, Romans 9. All right, I believe Romans 9 or Romans 11. All right, the Lord has given a spirit of sleep. And that right there proves that the Old Testament and New Testament are all Hebrew Israelites. Because Paul from the tribe of Benjamin was can be considered you West Indians, right? Now, he even said that the Lord has put a spirit of slumber on you. All right? And the ancient prophets of old in Isaiah 6 and 9 said that as well. So the Israelites are always going to be Israelites no matter what time period. You dumbass people, you people can't understand. All right? We can put it in the most simplest way and you won't understand. All right? That's why it's called a dark parable. Blessed are your eyes for they see. All right? And your ears for they hear. All right? Matter of fact, Lord willing, I'll get that. That was actually the other part of the camp video, Lord willing, I'll do, you know. John chapter 8 and verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil. All right? We know the devil means slanderer or deceiver. All right? And who's the number one slanderer and deceiver on earth? All right? All right, that's easy. Common denominator. Who would you pick? All right, we know that's talking about the so-called white man because they're the deceivers. All right? Salaki. Ye of your father the devil, and the lust of your father he will do. He was a murderer from the beginning. So he's talking about Cain. And who has the mark of Cain on him as being a murderer? Esau. All right? And it's deep because it goes back to the wheat and tares too. Because you got Esau Edom, you got chocolate covered crackers out here that go back to the so-called white man. All right, you got so-called black men, all right, that go back to the so-called white man too. All right, proving that the Lord is a master deceiver too, right? Because he says the deceiver and the deceived are his, but he, of course, he's on the right-hand side, all right? So don't take me wrong on that. But he of your father the devil and the lust of your father he will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, right? Esau Edom, going back to Esau Edom being that the deceptive, crafty, cunning hunter. All right, devil just means a deceiver or diablos or slanderer. What group of people, race of people on earth always accuse people falsely? What people always come up with a strategic plan always to say, you know what? Let's put these Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians in a prison system. What race of people? It's the so-called white man. It don't fit nobody else. And if our people are following those ways, they're going to be put to death too. But it starts off with this damn devil. And that's why Yahushua spoke against the Pharisees at that particular time. All right? And the Roman Empire. All right? And abode not in the truth. Why? Because these devils cannot abide in the truth. They're not Hebrew Israelites. All right? Because there is no truth in them. And a lot of you Israelites out there that do go back to the tribes, all right, of your father's lineage, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, are facts head, Methuselah, Noah, all right? Guess what? If you do not bow down to these scriptures, all right, and to this truth, the Lord is going to slay you and put you to death, all right? I forgot where that scripture's at, but matter of fact, let me find it right quick. This is Luke 19 and verse 27. Luke chapter 19 and verse 27. But those mine enemies which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. So anybody that don't want to bow down to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, all the prophets on this word really starts off with the Heavenly Father and the Son. All right, the Yahweh Shai is going to put you to death. All right, why? Because you're complying and you're in agreement, all right, with Esau's kingdom. All right, if you can't eat, you're going to take that microchip. All right, if you can't eat, you're going to put a vodka in your skin, which is contrary to the Bible. All right, the scriptures say thou should not prick, or you should not prick your skin. All right, or pierce your skin. All right, no needle, whether it's tattoos or whether it's a vodka put in your system. Now, us growing up when we were younger, unfortunately, you had these devils that pricked our skin with shots, measles shots, or whatever they call it. But guess what, though? The Lord is so powerful that none of that stuff really affected us. All right, none of that stuff affected us. All right, but this vaccine and vodka is something that's gonna hinder your DNA. All right, these devils know that we are the Hebrew Israelites. They don't want us to be a people. All right, they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. All right, so those that don't want to bow down, going back to those that don't want to bow down to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, are going to be put to death. Simple as that. All right. This is John, verse 8 of 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father he will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. All right? Go back to Cain. What do you say? Am I my brother's keeper? All right? That right there makes him a liar. All right? Because he should have known better to keep his brother in safety and shamar, watch over his brother. But they ain't do that. All right? It's like you throwing men out there to the dogs. All right? So, but it's all good though. At the end result, we're going to see who an elect man is. All right? We're going to see who an elect man is because we don't know who he was in our past life. All right? But we're going to see who those elect men are. All right? You just don't throw somebody out there to the dogs and let them be devoured by everybody. All right? And to that, whoever that may apply to. But anyway. Revelation 21 and verse 8. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers, all right, and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone. What's that? All right, the ICBM nuclear destruction. All right, that second death. All right, we know that the first death came via the flood and during Noah's days. All right, that's why Sodom and Gomorrah, when the Most High destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, it was an example to show you how this place would go out. And if you look at sulfur, nuclear missiles carry the element of sulfur. All right, nuclear missiles carry sulfur. All right, they carry the element of sulfur. All right, so that's how this place is going to be taken out by ICBM nuclear missiles. All right, so you got to be obedient unto death. All right, Yahweh Shai was obedient unto the death of the tree or the cross. All right, we got to be obedient unto death, no matter what death that is. All right, so you can't fear, man. You can't fear what these people out here can do to you. Well, okay, I already had 2 scoffers, or actually a few scoffers. This damn Ishmaelite is trying to raise up his voice to try to counterattack me reading out loud, which is weak as hell. All right, no disrespect. Yeah, it is disrespect these damn people. But anyway, but then you had an Israelite drive by. He said Shalom, so I saluted him back. All right, I saluted him back. You never know who drives by. All right. This thing is not to be proudful or be, I could be out here. They not. No. The point, if the Lord commands you to come out here, all right, don't show pride, don't show arrogancy. So look, I know everything. No, that's why brothers still continue to grow. But if brothers got these scriptures and know what it means, and like speak it, man, don't be scared to speak it. All right? The Lord said he would not keep silent. The Lord ain't keep us silent for nobody, just like it says in Psalm 83. All right? And the prophets ain't keep us silent. All right? Because the Lord's mouthpiece is the prophets. All right? Revelation 21 and 8. Yeah, this thing ain't about pride neither. All right, this thing ain't about wanting to be seen of men neither. All right, and it really ain't, man. The Lord knows the intentions of your mind when you're really sincere. All right, don't let them demons creep up in your mind and tell you, yeah, you about pride. No, you're not. All right, that's not how the way the Lord created your spirit to be in the first place. So don't fall for that demonic attack, Octave. Don't fall for that weak ass shit. All right, Revelation 21:8. All right, because these elites are praying for our destruction, man, and it ain't gonna happen. All right, 2/3, they got 2/3. All right, but not the men, women, and children, and of course they don't have the governing body or the men, women, and children. All right, but the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Now, when the Quran, when the surahs of the Quran tell you that this place is going up by ICBM nuclear missile, all right? And first of all, everything written in the Quran, they be trying to steal from the Bible and pretty much critique or cliche their own method, all right? That's why I said seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read, all right? Moses was prior to the Quran. Abraham was prior to the Quran, all right? Yahweh Shai, the son of the Heavenly Father, was prior to creation, all right? All these other books don't got nothing on the Bible, all right? These people know that, all right? Just like it says in Isaiah 34:16, all right? You could go to a bookstore. You got a billion books in a bookstore, but meanwhile, you got one particular Bible, of course, the Apocrypha of the Bible, all right, that outpowers everything in that bookstore, all right? Why is that? Because this is a living book. Everything else is dead. It don't speak, all right? It's dead, all right? Man, damn devils, man. But anyway, going back to Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also would keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the world, which I just broke that down. Okamini means the whole inhabited world. All right? To try them that dwell upon the earth. Now, what is it to be tried? All right, to be tested. All right, to try out. Oh man, I forgot experience. All right, the word experience means to be tried out. I believe so. I got to go back to it. Lord willing, I'll do. But let me just read this right here, right quick. Verse 11, Revelation chapter 3 and verse 11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. All right, so you got to stand firm. That nobody's going to take your crown. All right, your crown what? Your belief, your faith. All right, nobody on earth is doing what the Hebrew Israelites are doing. Mainly Great Millstone. Nobody on earth is doing that. All right, so, and your crown, in order to receive a crown, you have to endure to the end. What type of king, all right, what type of king, all right, is on a throne without a crown? In order to reign with Yahweh Shai, all right, you have to have a crown. All right, what type of king reigns without a crown? That means you haven't did your part or your job in ministry or in his gospel. All right, or which gospel means good news and it also means bad news. Right, you haven't did your part. All right, in order to reign with Yahweh Shai, you have to endure to the end. All right, matter of fact, grab that. All right, let nobody take your crown. Don't let Esau Edom tell you if you don't take this vodka that they're gonna put you in prison. So what? All right. Matter of fact, let me grab that since I'm missing that right quick. All right, those are the door to the end. The saints shall be saved. I believe. Let me just see something. It's crazy, and he's playing a rapper by the name of Uncle Murder. 2/3. This revelation, the Wadi Haba Shemel Side, is bringing the further proof and edification. We already know what it is, all right, but it's a joy, man. It makes us rejoice. This Revelation chapter 2, starting at verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty. All right, who's in poverty? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians are in poverty. All right, the unemployment rate, all right, doesn't come with, it's without a coincidence, right? Why they say you're the first, you're the last hired and the first fired. All right, it's no coincidence why we're always the poor and afflicted people, right? Because it goes to the prophecies, the Hebrew Israelites, being always in these ghettos, being afflicted, being in anguish and pain, all right? And poverty, but thou art rich, right? Rich in what? As far as the elect having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, right? The 144,000, all right? That governing body. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Now, this was speaking about wicked Israelites back in the ancient world, but also applies to those that have the rulership of the earth. And who's that? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, pursuant to Job 9:24. All right, which is the so-called white man. So we know that's talking. About Esau, Edom. All right, Salaki. So we know that's talking about Esau, Edom. All right. So the Lord knows our work. All right. Here, what the scripture say, He has not forgot your work and labor of love, man. You have to constantly come out here. Don't worry about what these people got to say. So what? All right? I know thy works, and Yahweh Shai knows our works, because we're back on this earth again. All right? Reincarnation. All right? Back in the flesh. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy, which is a blasphemy, these fake-ass Jews call themselves Israelites. That's a blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. All right, one quick indicator, calling yourself Israeli, proves that you're not a Hebrew Israelite. All right, brothers, look up Israeli on the online etymology. Look up what Israeli means. All right, look it up. All right? Fear none of those things. Fear none of those things. Mean it's not going to be one thing, two things. Whatever it is that comes your way, you're going to have to put up with it and deal with it. Take it like a man. Gird up your loins like a man. The ancient prophets of old and the apostles, Peter was hung upside down, okay, on a cross and burnt at the stake. All right, he was a so-called black man. All right? All right, Simon, which was called nigger. All right, Acts 13:1, look it up. All right, was that Hebrew word would be kadar, to be dark of skin. All right, but you had the apostle Paul that was beheaded. All right, you had a lot of the apostles that were murdered for this truth and this gospel. All right, because you're counted worthy to suffer. Nobody out here suffers like an Israelite. Nobody out here suffering like the elect. All right, like the 144,000. Nobody. We're not suffering with the rest of the world as busybodies, as murderers, as the